Okay, welcome to a supplemental version of the Rooster Teeth podcast. This is Gus, like always.
This is Gavin.
This is Barbara.
Went for a dramatic pause.
And that's Bernie over there. He's looking at his phone right now.
We recording?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Are you one of those people who, if you can only do one thing, like you're just
That's
in
all
the zone?
men.
No, is that true?
All men could only focus on one task. When I was dating Joe, he would watch something on TV, and I would be talking to him, and nope, nothing.
It's
nothing.
not that we can only do one thing. It's when there's something going on that's not important, a.k.a. you talking, we don't have to pay attention to it.
You know what it was for me? I grew up in a house where everyone talked all the time, and so I can totally tune out other people talking. Completely tune out people talking.
Yeah. Well, when we used to work at the call center, it was a deal where there were multiple conversations going on, and when you were managing the call center, you had to be listening to like 20 different conversations at the same time. So I learned how to listen to multiple conversations simultaneously and like keep up with what was going on.
Were you like Superman, where you hover above the earth and just listen to people's problems? It was
kind of.
Or you just you basically kind of sit back and listen to the background noise and try to pick out keywords like, no, fuck you, sir. That's always a bad one.
Tone was very important.
The funny thing you do, Bernie, is I could ask you a question, and then 5 minutes later,
Yes.
you'll
See,
be like,
you have the buffer. It's like
It's
information
so
goes in, doesn't get processed, and you're doing your thing, and then that's done, and then the queue goes, and you're like, oh, yeah, absolutely.
so if I see you on your phone and I have a question for you, I'll ask the question, and then I'll wait patiently, quietly for about 2 minutes, and then you'll be like, oh, yeah, it's 2 days from now.
Right, exactly. So like that. It's like I'll be typing away an email, clap. Then I'll shut my laptop and look at you and go, it's in the top drawer.
Yeah, exactly.
My brain works differently, where it doesn't just queue stuff up, it passes it through the autopilot, so I will just say responses, and then afterwards I'll be like, I'm sorry, I have no idea what we were talking about. What did I say? Oh, no, that was absolutely wrong. I don't know.
Just before
That's
the podcast.
dangerous.
Yeah, I did it today. I
Before.
was at Jersey Mike's ordering food, and the woman was like, you had a veggie wrap, right? And I was like, yeah, veggie wrap. And I was talking to Jeff. And then she gave me a veggie wrap. I was like, oh, no, I had a turkey wrap.
She must have fucking hated you.
To be fair, I ordered a turkey wrap. She was just confirming later what she was making. I was just like,
To be fair, you told her you ordered the wrong thing.
well, I ordered the right thing first. She should have listened.
Yeah, you should have listened too. You can't get mad at someone else for not listening when you're not listening
But
either.
my work had been done. At that point, I was
Let
just
me tell you the
passing
difference between you and Gus. Gus would eat the veggie wrap.
Well,
Wouldn't you?
I wouldn't have said, yes, I ordered the veggie wrap. I would have answered the question correctly.
If it was your mistake,
Yes, I would have taken the veggie wrap and I would have eaten it.
I
I would not want...
Actually,
If it was my own fault, yeah, of course.
and you would consider that to be your fault.
Yeah.
right?
I've actually changed. I would have done that for a long time. But now I'm just like, why would I have this? I didn't order it.
Because it's your fucking fault.
Gavin doesn't take no for an answer anymore.
So should
have
we
to
explain
become a-
why we're doing a supplemental podcast?
Why don't
I'd
we
say-
explain why we're doing a supplemental podcast?
Why don't we explain why we're doing a supplemental
Gavin?
podcast?
I'm confused.
Go for it, guys.
So we obviously had we did our first live stream podcast this week,
Which was awesome.
which
It
was awesome.
Fucking awesome.
I had a lot of fun.
I think it went really well. We did, like it was our first time doing it. We did have some issues. One of which being we had some audio issues. Specifically, things were blown out and kind of hard to understand.
Really scratchy
Right.
at some point.
And the big question was, everyone said, if you guys did so many goddamn tests, how come your thing sucks so bad?
Right. It turns out we had equipment failure and then other problems pile up at the last second.
We had skill failure.
We also had Jack's beard.
Jack's
and
beard
Jack's
failure.
beard,
Which
which
is
we did
ferocious.
not test with,
Yeah.
and we didn't think about.
we
The main
should
thing
have
that we
had a
tested too
stand-in.
is the new thing was the video. So we did
Right.
a lot of testing surrounding video and cutting. All that stuff went off without a hitch.
Yes.
And
Except
actually
for the opening shot. That was supposed
There
to
was-
go
there
to
was a
all of
glitch
us,
there.
and it was just on Gus for the first 2 minutes, while we're all like, "Hey!"
But that's not a bad recovery.
It's just Gus
There's
staring
worse
at
things to be looking at. You're looking at this, baby.
Not
Did you see
really.
how I tried to get in that shot? I was,
Your-
because it was
your
on Gus
arm
so long,
was
so
in
I cheersed him. So I got my hand on the bottle and shot.
And that's exactly when it switched to us.
So we wanted to do a supplemental podcast using. We're back at the set. We're back using the same audio equipment that we stream with.
Yeah.
To demonstrate that the audio can be good, aside from the loud air conditioner.
Yes.
So this is really the, hey, calm down podcast.
Yes, exactly. Well, the whole thing
Everyone
is
just-
that it's a work in progress.
You're a
So-
work in progress.
I know. But what I'm trying to say, what does that even mean? Is that, like, people just need to be patient. It's going to get better and better each week.
No, I'm with them. I'm like, it should be right the first out of the gate. I mean, I have high expectations, too.
It should have been better the first time.
It should have
for
been
sure.
better, but it's also, the first one.
Yeah,
There's going to be some
Put the
glitches.
pitchforks down. Put the torches down.
Nah, I blame Gus.
It's all right.
I have to say, it's really weird doing the podcast like this, because I'm used to having a microphone.
Yeah?
But for some reason, it was okay last night when we did it, or 2 nights ago, when we did it with like the cameras and the stream and everything.
And you
Because
can
that
see
felt
yourself
okay.
on a monitor?
But now it's just like we're just sitting in a room talking to each other like on couches.
No, this is
It's like
fine
hanging
for me.
out.
Yeah.
Because I've had restless leg syndrome, which is apparently a real thing.
Which is bullshit.
What do you mean it's bullshit?
Restless leg syndrome.
I had the
stop-
doctor tell me it was a thing.
Your doctor's a quack.
Basically,
Your
I just
doctor
like-
told you have restless leg syndrome.
Yeah, I always, my default position on my leg is balanced on a nerve, so it just judders, and I have to I'm okay with it. I've been doing it for 24 years, but when it's on camera, I have to be really conscious and stop kicking my leg
It's
around.
probably why
I
you
know-
wear a woman's small T-shirt, because you're so thin
Loses
from bouncing.
so
you,
much
you,
calories.
you burn off so many calories.
I know you're probably looking up whether or not it's a real thing.
I am.
I can tell you that restless leg syndrome is one of the things that 23andMe tests for.
Is it really?
When you do the DNA test, yeah, and it
mainly
tells you.
affects your sleep, like whether you kick in the night and stuff like that.
It is a neurological disorder characterized by an irresistible urge to move
So-
one's body to stop uncomfortable or
You
odd
said
sensations.
a neurological disorder?
Yes.
So you have a mental illness.
You do.
I was never.
You're
in doubt of
mentally
that.
ill.
I'm just happy that we have now confirmed that Gavin has a brain.
That would explain it so much.
All the
That's the main thing.
connected to something.
It doesn't work, but it's there. It does exist.
God damn that fucking cat.
So it says, leave the cat alone. The cat's fine. So here comes Joe the cat to pet.
Again,
that was the
proving
highlight of the video podcast.
Well,
A lot of
it's
people-
a video podcast, but once again, another lesson to learn is that because we have video now,
yeah.
we used to show each other stuff all the time in the audio podcast before, but nobody could see it. Like,
Yeah.
there was never the impression you'd be able to see it, and then we put it in a link dump, and that was okay.
So you're saying that people think that because some people can see it, it's worse than nobody being able to see
Well, it's like the feeling that there's video of what we're doing exists in the world now. That's harder. So we got to be more careful about stuff we do on the video podcast that's visual versus stuff we do that's audio. In fact,
Right.
Gus used to always get on people going, "Oh, real smart! You're making a reference to something visually, and this is an audio podcast."
Yeah.
Joe's
The cat
climbing
is
all over
everywhere.
Barbara.
God, that fucking cat.
Why do you hate the cat so much?
Because look what it's doing. It's fucking with us.
It's
it
just
was like
walking.
right before we started recording, it jumped up on the couch, started scratching it.
You had a cat once, didn't you?
Totally fine.
Yeah.
How was it?
Fine.
No, that cat was a shithead. You know
I-
what, Seamus?
Seamus was a shithead. I'm talking
Everyone
about
called
Pixel.
Pixel.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he did.
Yeah,
Oh, kitty, get
the
off
cat was
of
fine,
me.
but I didn't keep him, near a set or people trying to work.
I don't want to hit the mic.
He's all over Barbara right now.
That cat loves me.
That's a good cat. He's a good cat.
I'm a little shocked. He walked in and he came straight to me for some rubbing. I was like, I'm not going to fucking touch
Yeah.
you. The hell do you want?
He's terrified
Oh, okay.
of Gus.
Yeah, every time I see him near the set, I try to sneak up on him and scare him. That way he learns that the set's a bad place. It hasn't worked, obviously. 'cause
I don't
he's
think
back
that
here.
works for some cats.
You can't condition cats that way. They hate everything already.
Yeah,
So
she's gonna pee on it when we're not here.
it's just a level of tolerance. But he's a good cat. He just wandered into Gavo's lap and just sat down.
Have you played any Borderlands 2 yet?
Yeah,
Bernie?
I played some.
Okay.
What do you think?
I love it. I think it's like so much more fleshed out than the first one. Like I thought the
Really?
first one was a good game, but I feel like this one they took it and then just put like a layer of polish on top of it. Why?
Okay, there's always something in a game that, like, I'm like, how did this make it through playtesting? How is this possible? And there was a fucking annoying thing that happened in Borderlands. I've talked about it before. And they kept it in Borderlands 2, and I can't believe they kept it.
What was it?
The I know what you're talking
What is
about. The
it?
hold to X.
Oh, my
Or
God.
the hold to equip.
The whole thing about Borderlands is weapons and inventory and loot, and you get loot all the time. And they did change some things, like when you run past money, it just picks up all the money.
Yeah.
All the stuff you'd want to pick up anyway. But they kept this feature in there that X picks up stuff, but X and hold, which is basically the same thing, picks it up and arms it.
Yeah.
Which fucking sucks, because I'm always arming guns that are just laying on the ground that I just want to pick up to
That's
sell.
just because you're used to other games where hold is to swap.
Well,
It's
one
to,
of the
No, I just hit X too many times or hold it long enough.
One of the other things that they added, though, I don't think this was in the first Borderlands, is that now you can designate items in your inventory as trash or favorites.
Uh-huh.
So, and then when you go to the vendor, you can just say sell all trash. So just
that's
indicate that
badass.
everything that you want to use as a favorite, and then you'll see it noted, and you won't sell it accidentally or
I'm
anything
not a
like that.
fan of games that have just too many weapons to choose from.
There are 870 gajillion guns in Borderlands 2.
Isn't it an infinite how many combinations of like every gun is different or something?
Have you seen some of the videos online of some of the weapons?
No.
Like, this is one of the best things I've ever seen in a video game. There's a weapon that's super powerful. It kills anything in one shot, but it has to be reloaded. And it's like, but still you're like, wow, I can kill anything in one shot. I want to use it. But the best part about it is that it has nothing to do with the in-game. It's just the user experience. The gun, when you shoot it, goes, it's like some guy who says it. So when you're playing the game, it's the most annoying gun.
Did Aaron make that sound effect?
I don't know. But it's like, it has its own sound effect. That's a person's voice yelling.
That's really funny.
So you hate to use it, but it's a really powerful weapon.
That's awesome.
I would love to use that gun, personally.
They would get old so fast.
No way, dude.
One of my favorite things I've seen online, too, is somebody took Half-Life 2, and they completely replaced every sound in the game with a human sound effect.
Oh, I've seen that. That's
that
awesome.
was awesome.
That's incredible.
You fire the gun, it's like, and you reload, it goes, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It is really great. I've always wanted to like get that and play, but I know it would annoy the shit out of me after 2
Hey,
minutes.
look at that. That fucking shithead cat just ripped Gavin's mic
my
off.
God,
Oh,
seriously?
sorry, guys.
When's he
Knew that was
going?
gonna
God, I
happen.
fucking hate that cat. Look at him. We're just trying to sit here and work, and he is actively fucking with us.
People like the cat. I like the cat. He's a good cat.
We can give him away to someone. Maybe we could have a contest, and one of the podcast listeners can win Joe the cat. We can just stick him in a FedEx box, like Garfield trying to mail Nermal to Abu Dhabi.
Oh my God.
Normal.
I remember Nermal.
What a
I was
reference.
so confused.
What's
I
a
thought Nermal
Nermal?
was a girl the entire time I was reading Garfield until he referred to him as he, and my mind was blown.
Have you ever seen Garfield without Garfield?
That's my favorite comic.
It is. It's awesome.
Have you ever seen the
yeah.
Lasagna Cat videos?
No?
Where it's like this two guys. Well, one guy dresses like John, and the other guy dresses like Garfield. They recreate Garfield strips via YouTube videos. They recreate the strip, and then they make a music video using a popular song. If you look up Lasagna Cat on YouTube, it's there's a
Lasagna.
bunch of them. You'll see. You'll get.
There's too much stuff on the internet.
No
But
way.
I love the guy playing John because he's got like this terrible wig, or like the hair is like awful, and it looks just
How
like John from the
fucking
comic
sad
strip.
is John Arbuckle?
Pretty sad.
That's the saddest character in the entire
You know, he
universe.
used to have a roommate that
No, he
he was
didn't.
Odie's owner.
Really?
And then the guy just went away.
I've never
How
seen that.
long
He
ago
just
was
completely
that?
disappeared. Here, I'm gonna look this up real quick to verify.
He had a girlfriend for a long time, right? That woman who would show up every now and then.
Wasn't she a vet?
Was she ever actually in the comic, or he just referred to her?
She would show up every now and then.
John's
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
roommate. It was she was the vet
Yeah, I think she was a vet.
roommate. Wasn't she Garfield's vet?
Yes,
Okay.
I assume.
John's
Probably.
roommate in Garfield.
Garfield hates Mondays.
Yeah. Oh, he loves lasagna though.
Loves lasagna. Hates Nermal.
Lyman.
Lyman.
What's Lyman?
That's the name of the character.
Oh.
It was John's roommate. I'm pretty sure he was the owner. Boy, Garfield.com is a goddamn nightmare.
Jim
Holy
Davis
cow.
didn't make the transition to the internet very successfully.
Man, if you make a successful comic strip, you could really just ride that forever.
Do you think Gary Larson? I guess he probably still lives off of Far Side. Like, is that still a cash cow for him? Like, what does Far Side still sell books?
Yeah, they sell calendars at the wazoo, I bet.
is-
Lyman, first appearance was in 1978. That comic's been around that long?
I think the comic started in '77.
Lyman entered the strip as John's roommate and Odie's owner. Look at the fucking memory on me.
Jeez, dude.
That I can remember.
I would say you and Gus have probably like the most, I wouldn't say useless facts out of anyone I know, but you guys just know so much about just the most random things.
Hey, why not? It's so that I don't have to use that knowledge talking to people. I just catalog it all to myself, and then if I'm in an awkward social situation, I just start spitting facts out as fast as I can.
I like that. I like being able to surprise people with knowledge.
Have you ever done that?
I would,
Yeah. It is quite,
Thanks,
I'm still waiting to be surprised.
Thanks, Gus.
I think that's the surprise is that
Once,
any type of knowledge would be
once
a
Jeff
surprise.
was talking to someone behind me, this was at home, about James Bond, and he was saying all this stuff, and I was like, and then I guess he got something wrong, and I was like, actually, it was this, and he was like, really? No, I don't think it was. And then we had a James Bond off, absolutely destroyed him.
It sounds
I pulled it out of nowhere.
like a lot of fun. I'm sorry.
But Gav, your James Bond knowledge has to be pretty limited. Like, do you know any of the Roger Moore movies?
Yeah,
You do?
Live and Let Die, Man with the Golden Gun,
Octopussy?
Octopussy.
Stupid his name. Is that the book? Is
That's
the book
the best name.
Octopussy?
I don't think I've ever seen Octopussy.
Octopussy.
Is it about a vaginaed woman?
No,
Or
it's
am I
not.
disappointed?
That's one of the few songs where they don't actually sing The name of the film in the song.
Oh, really? What is the song from Octopussy?
All Time High.
Really?
Boosh.
How do you know this stuff?
I know a lot about James Bond
You
movies.
do. Oh.
Really do. Octopussy has a 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Not a good movie.
When you look at online for movie ratings, what do you look at?
I don't look at movie
I don't
ratings
look at movie
ever.
ratings either.
But you don't like Rotten Tomatoes. You don't care about it at all.
Nope.
Not
Like
really.
most people use that.
I'll use Rotten Tomatoes.
Usually
You
word
do?
of mouth is good enough
The only
for me.
thing I've used is the top 250 on IMDb. I just look at that list of films.
Barbara and I went out last night and we went to go see a movie.
We did.
My two friends that I know I can call at the drop of a hat and they will go out are Barbara and Jack. And I don't want to call Jack if I can avoid it. So I called Barbara last night and I think Kathleen to see if they want to go see a movie. And of course Barbara was like, wait, I'll go. And so we went out and saw The Master.
Oh,
Yes.
The new
That's out?
Paul Thomas Anderson
I
movie.
had
Yep.
no idea. I've never heard of this movie before. I had no idea what it was.
Was it
about.
good?
It was very long.
It was very long and very deep.
Did you ever see There Will Be Blood?
yes.
Did you like There Will Be Blood?
Yes and no.
It was a very long, meandering story that just ended kind of suddenly.
Yeah.
And it was like more about the relationship between two characters in depth. And it's like by the end of the movie, I'm talking about There Will Be Blood, by the end of the movie, you're invested in their relationship just by sheer amount of time you've spent
Right.
with these two. It's exactly what The Master
I
is
thought you
like.
were explaining The Master.
Yeah,
just
it's
now.
exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I have to watch it.
Yeah. What do you think The Master is about?
I have no idea. Based on the trailer, I have no idea. Someone told me that it was a story that's supposed to be very similar to like Scientology or the founding of Scientology.
That is probably that is a
Probably.
good synopsis. When I saw the trailer, I thought it was like a Flowers for Algernon kind of a thing where a guy, the Philip Seymour Hoffman master character, took in this kind of invalid or psychologically damaged dude and turned him into something, you know? It's really not that at all. It's just like this weird relationship between this kind of cult leader
Really weird.
and this lost guy.
So would you watch it again?
No. Me and Bernie also came to the conclusion that if, what was his name? Joaquin Phoenix played Bane, just completely inaudible.
He was a little hard to understand. Just
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He did this thing where he's like talking out of the side of his mouth the whole time.
Yeah.
Which
And
Joaquin
his
Phoenix.
teeth were clenched.
He has a kind of a crooked face anyway because he had a is it a hair lip on Joaquin Phoenix?
I don't know.
Yeah,
What's a hair lip?
a hair lip is you don't know what a hair lip is? They probably call it something different. What do you, a cleft palate?
Cleft palate?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
where your top jaw doesn't go properly.
No, he has like his lips like up
Oh, okay.
on one side, and
It's like the lip. You see this little like, was that frenulum? Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
that is called the frenulum.
I think
yes.
it's called
Yeah,
a frenulum.
that little divot.
That's the
that little
knowledge.
divot under your nose.
I was laughing. It's a funny word.
That's
Weenus?
that's when it doesn't come together when you're born, and so they have to fix it by either sewing it together. But in some people, it affects all the way back to the top palate of their mouth.
What is a weenus?
That's the little skin on your elbow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I was at school with a guy who had a ruler that wasn't in inches or centimeters. It was like some odd measurement in between. And I don't know why anyone would buy a ruler like that, but we called it weenus. It measured in like
I think
11
I know what
weenuses.
he's talking about.
I don't
There's
believe him.
There's another system of measurement that's not metric and not standard that
What?
they use.
So what do you call not metric?
Like I think architectural rulers
Imperial.
are like that.
Imperial.
Really?
Michael didn't
Yeah.
know the term imperial.
They just have units. What is that? I don't know. I think he's right though.
Oh, wow.
Why somebody would buy that?
I know.
Yeah, we just
well,
called
we
it
don't want to
weenuses
go too long,
'cause we
so
didn't know.
I mean, I don't know when y'all want to stop or how much longer you want to go because we already put out a podcast this week.
We did. It's good enough for me. Actually, I can have a conference call.
Do you know what a pinworm is?
Oh, what?
Pinworm.
Do we? No. What's pinworm?
Well, I'm fascinated at the moment with how things pass on their seed or eggs.
Go ahead.
Get somewhere. It's like a tumbleweed. Awesome, right? It grows and then detaches and and rolls. Oh, sorry, my throat is really sore. I did rage quit. But then it rolls away and spreads seeds for more tumbleweeds to grow.
Right.
There's this thing called the pinworm, which is ingested into a human. Then it hatches and lays eggs. And the way it spreads its eggs is it crawls all the way through your digestive tract. And then at night comes out of your anus and walks around your anus, laying eggs, hoping that you will scratch it with your finger and then pass it on to another object, where it will then get ingested
So
into a
what you're
different
saying
human.
is never scratch your ass.
Just saying it's an interesting way to get your eggs into a new host is
Gross.
by itching the anus of a
I
human.
do not want to be reincarnated as that.
Yeah.
No.
I don't necessarily believe in reincarnation, but now I really hope it's not a real thing.
But yeah,
if you
and
had
then-
to be reincarnated as something, what would it be?
I don't know. A dog? A bird?
Dog? Really?
Really?
But I just
People
love the
love
fact
dogs.
this
Birds are
worm-
badass. It'd just be cool to just like
They're
fly.
always
Yeah,
Just
being
for the
able
fuck
to
of
fly would be good.
Can you imagine being a dog just like chasing shit? Someone gives you food, someone gives you water.
Chase your
you
own
sleep.
asshole.
Cats got it way better than dogs. Cats nobody has any expectations of. They give you a massage every time they see you. It's pretty
Also,
cool.
a cat never looks
people up.
bored. Dogs look bored. They stand by a door, like wagging their tail, like waiting for something to happen.
They're
A
always
cat's
like,
just like, what's up? Hanging out on this bed.
What percentage of a cat's life do you think is spent sleeping?
They say 18 hours a day, don't they?
That's tremendous.
I was going to say like 70%.
I never see Joe sleeping.
What are you
he's-
talking about?
He sleeps in a little cardboard box all the time.
Yeah.
We have all these cat
Yeah.
toys, and fans have actually sent in towers, like cat towers. Joe the cat still sleeps next to Joel in a cardboard cassette box.
Yes.
Is what he sleeps
And
in.
he's so fat, he's ripped that box apart. Have you seen that box?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't really fit in it before.
Why you gotta make fun of him? Why can't you let him be?
I took our
well,
cat.
let's wrap up.
Okay.
Unless you have something to say about Joe.
I was going to say I put my cat through a giant slinky, and it was pretty funny.
Do we want to do? We talked about doing a rumor control to like address things in the podcast that people keep fucking asking that we just.
I feel like we've already, I think it's worthless because we answer these questions all the time and they just keep getting asked.
Yeah.
But where do we answer them?
Panels,
But on the
Reddit.
podcast?
There's no way you can get the answers to everyone. I did a question and answer video for my channel, and nobody's seen that. I mean, the people at the time saw it. There's new people. They
You should have
weren't.
done it in slow motion.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's just, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it's a topic of conversations. Like, if it keeps coming up, we have to address it in some way. But it's like, how many times can we address one or two topics?
If you want to,
over
we
and over
can.
Yeah.
again? Do you want to?
I feel like we've already disseminated the information. I'm like so over some of those topics.
All right, that's fine.
Was there anything you want answered
What's the main
right
topic
now?
you're worried about?
Well, the big question always is Jeff going to come back on the podcast, or it's not. It's specifically Jeff, but in general, if like someone's on the podcast
Where is X?
and then is not on the podcast, so like, immediately like why are they on the podcast? Like it's who's not on the podcast as opposed to who is on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times people are more interested in people that aren't on the podcast. And as someone who's on the podcast frequently, it's insulting. It's like, what about me? I'm right here still.
Yeah.
Although
I
when
made
you
it.
were missing from the LA podcast, everyone missed you.
Speaking of which,
That was the
we
last
were in a recording studio with an audio engineer recording the podcast. When we went to LA, we had more complaints about the audio on that podcast than any other one.
Well, until the live stream one.
Until the live stream one. Yeah, and then we had a dedicated audio engineer. Didn't give a shit.
Well,
Apparently not that dedicated.
It's because he was just sat there laughing the whole time.
Yeah, he was
Just
like actually
listen-
listening to
Yeah.
us rather than the actual audio in his headset.
Lame.
He was just in the audience of our podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to thank everyone for listening to our 185.5 episode of the Rooster Teeth Podcast.
I always like
185
decimal
feet.
episodes.
We'll be back Tuesday evening at 7:30 p.m. Central Time with another live stream for sponsors on our website. And the audio will be much improved and then released as podcast 186 Wednesday next week.
So the
Great.
audio will sound more like this.
This is the type of audio that we will have both for the stream and for the release of the podcast itself.
And this
Excellent.
sounds sexy.
You don't know.
Can I just point out that we brought up the topic and didn't address it? That makes me really happy. We didn't say anything. We just said that it's a topic. So great. Okay. See everybody next week.